Hi, my name is Carrie. I'm a military veteran and student at UF, and today we're going to look at some items from my time in the military and my time as a student. These are different hats that I wore when I was in the military. Each one of these hats is symbolism for, a step in my journey. So from the start to the end and then the highlight here in the middle. This one is probably my favorite one to tell stories about. So my time as a drill sergeant, it was life-changing for sure. Your first introduction to the military is meeting your drill sergeant, and when you first meet them, they will be screaming and yelling in your face, and you don't get a good picture of them, but by the end of basic training, you understand that they are there to help you make it through the military and help you survive in the military. So it's a little bit rough around the edges in the beginning, but at the end, you'll never forget their names. And I liked being able to be that positive influence on soldiers, on kids. Honestly, that's kind of been a repeat thing throughout my life. So these are my combat boots. So I got these boots in 2009 when I first finished basic training and went to advanced individual training. I got to choose my own boots instead of the issued boots, and it was like being able to walk on clouds after the basic training boots. So the steps that I've taken in these boots have shown me that I can take steps and accomplish my goals anywhere I go. I know that the hard work that I put into walking in these boots has mentally prepared me for the hard work of my neuroscience degree at UF. This is my Sergeant Audie Murphy Club leadership medallion that I would wear in my dress uniform. It's something that I had to try out for when I was a platoon sergeant. Basically, I had to prove that I was there to lead soldiers. I was not there for personal benefit. I was there to help make our force even greater. I've had so many great role models in the military that I still talk to. There's actually a Sergeant Major retired, Teresa Duncan. Hey. She was an absolutely amazing leader. She told me what it really meant to be a servant leader. Actually, a good story for this would be on Thanksgiving, when I was a drill sergeant, all the drill sergeants, all the leaders would go serve Thanksgiving dinner to all of the trainees. And before I became a drill sergeant, I never would have thought that that would have been a thing. People that were lower ranking than me were beneath me. I didn't have to do anything for them. When I became a drill sergeant, I realized that taking care of people was leadership. So taking care of them would be making sure that their plates were filled, especially on a holiday where they're away from their family. This is my green notebook from when I was in the military. Anybody in the military will know this shade of green. I would do my backwards planning in these. This is my TBI symposium program. This day was influential in how I became a US student in neuroscience. The TBI symposium that I went to in 2015 was influential in shaping my career decisions. I realized that TBIs were a burden on service members, past and present, and I wanted to do something to help. I want to find a way to use music as a healing modality for service members with TBI. Music in general has an effect on neuroplasticity. So it can strengthen the synapses in the brain, and it can help create different pathways. So if a service member forgot, say, their son's birthday, if we were to sing it to them for 5 minutes a day for 3 months straight, they'd be able to remember it. So it's just small little fixes like that that I think music can help with. I'm hoping that that would broaden into the entire world, but we'll start small. Reflecting on my past in relation to these objects that I've shown you guys has made me really hopeful for the future. I remember wearing those boots. I remember wearing each of those hats, hoping that I would be in a program working towards becoming a doctor. And here I am.